see him? He's my beautiful boy. And you come to the readings with me, don't you? He loves doing the readings. And it's not the same when he's preoccupied somewhere else, is it? You're going to say hello? Say hello to everybody. Yes? Say hello. Big hello. That's the way. You stay there. You can sit with me while we do our readings. Yeah. Oh, he's a gorgeous boy. He's great company. He's got something to say. Have you got something to say? Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your May Zodiac Wheel reading. So I invite great spirit, angels and guides to join me in this reading for Sagittarius for May 2020. What messages do you have for Sagittarians? And thank you for the messages that you have for Sagittarius, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Make sure I've got them around the right way this time. Okay, so here to start with is the Queen of Cups, water sign energy for you Sagittarians, feminine energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, they're all water signs. Now, your quest here is to learn to see life from other people's point of view and to become apt in the art of communication. Many of you Sagittarians are feeling a bit restless and scattered at the moment, so you're needing to develop your focusing abilities so you can communicate your ideas in a way that helps other people through their life. So you may find that you are helping a water sign woman in some way, or being a guide or a leader there for her, and in turn she will be for you, because anyone that you all the people that we encounter, they're all got a message for us. They're all teaching us something, as are we teaching them. So the water energy is one of coming from a place of deep feelings. Okay? There's a competitive side of you Sagittarians, and I'm sure that you as Sagittarians know that. You are you know, like a lot of great sporting people have got very strong Sagittarius because of that competitive nature. And yeah, this is letting you know to not use your competitiveness as a way of revenge. This is, you know, playing fair. It's to do with how you earn your money. Okay, and your self-worth. And the Five of Wands is letting you know that you're every bit good enough, so don't doubt yourself. And you don't need to it's not about the winning, it's about how you play the game, is what I'm hearing. And interestingly enough, in this area is where Jupiter is retrograde in your second house in Capricorn on the 14th of May until the 13th of September. So when the Jupiter goes into retrograde, you'll be reviewing your conviction of life, and you'll be looking over things again about your morals and your path that you're following. You might even feel like you want to make some corrections or change your direction in some way, because you will be carefully analysing this area of your life. You can tend to be a little bit boisterous or outspoken, Saggy, and most of the time people love that about you, but sometimes there's actual consequences from what you say, so really think before you speak. Maybe needing a little bit to understand other people's history, and in order to do that you use your listening skills. Could be some important information coming through with that. You don't have to be the one doing all the talking all the time. Sometimes the skill of listening can actually benefit you, so you don't have to put so much of your energy into what it is that you are trying to correct. Because retrograde energy takes us back over something that wasn't sorted out before and needs to get sorted out. That's the purpose of it. That wasn't, the outcome wasn't exactly right, so let's go back and do it again. Maybe a different person, different situation, or different product, but do it again and we'll get it right this time. That's the retrograde energy. That's how it works. Well, that's how I use it. That's, things will surface from your past. It doesn't necessarily need to be your distant past either. It could be not so long ago past, and just helping you get it right, tweak it again. Now here in communication you've got the King of Swords, and this is about legal advice being given, or you're sourcing it. You're trying to get some sort of perspective and information about something and how to go about something legally. It may just be, could be a tender or something like that, but yeah, this is doing it through the letter of the law. The King of Swords is air sign as well, so that's Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And here in the area of communication, in the third house, you've got Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Saturn will be retrograding from Aquarius back into the sign of Capricorn. But Saturn in Aquarius is pushing you to consider the way that you take on the world, okay? Especially in terms of your communication in life. And if you're finding that you're just saying whatever's on your mind and that you can do whatever you want, then this Saturn retrograde is going to put you on notice that you're actually got to be a bit more thoughtful about what you say, because by doing less speaking and more listening, you, again, there's a big emphasis here for you about communication. It could be a case where you don't speak up enough, and it's the other way around where you have to. But and be careful what you put in writing as well, I feel, with this Saturn retrograde and this King of Swords being here, influencing this. But at the very least, this is a period of mental discipline for you, and restructuring your mind and adjusting the way you interact, and will have you emerging more mature and more considerate. And this is to do with travel and also siblings and your neighbourhood. And take notice of any flashes of inspiration as well, or flashes of intuitive knowing. There's definitely a message there for you with that. Now, in your home and family, the base of the wheel here, the Five of Swords is showing you that there is that desire in you to walk away from what's no longer serving your purpose. There may be hold-ups with that. I can't see that you're going to be able to get out of it as quickly as what you want, but you do. You want to get out of it. You want to be able to leave behind anxiety and tension. Five of Swords is a tense and anxious sort of energy. So I'll just ask for clarification on that. Oh. Alright, so they're saying, message here is that spend more time with your friends and share your thoughts with someone who understands you. So when you're feeling these anxiety and tension, phone a friend if you can, or maybe go for an actual walk and visit one if you've got friends that are close, or you can contact them through the internet, or even just by messaging. Okay, but your friends are going to help support you through this. So know that you're not alone. You're not on this journey by yourself. And a lot of people understand how home life can, especially at this time through all these lockdowns, can become a little bit tense. Because we think that we're not allowed to do anything or not allowed to go anywhere, but we can go for walks out in nature, and we can keep in contact with our friendship base, and you're not going to be bothering anybody if you do. And if you're sharing your woes with people, and you find one of them's got some sort of advice or message for you, let them give you that message. Okay, so guardian angel for Sagittarius for May. What is the guardian angel message for Sagittarians? Who is their guardian angel that they can lean on and turn to for help? The angel of past life. Okay. How beautiful. So there is some karmic energy involved. And the number 24 is significant for you, Sagittarians. So I'll just find what your message is from the angel of the past. Memories of my previous life make me who I am today. I have lived many lives and I have known many masters. The wisdom I gain in the past is within me now. That's your affirmation. So I have lived many lives and I have known many masters. The wisdom I gain in the past is within me now. So you already know the answer that is letting you know. You already have it within you. So ask the angel of past lives to help reveal that to you. Okay? Because if you look at this, you've got the Buddhas here, you've got Greek structures, ancient Greek structures there, gladiator here, you've even got the camels of Egypt. Well, that's what you think of. Well, that's what I think of when I see camels. So, you know, many lives, you've lived many lives, Sagittarius. This is letting you know. This isn't your first shot at this. Okay? So, you know, there may be a message there for you about using your imagination as well when it comes to your home. And it could possibly be some worry about parents involved with that as well. And don't worry too much if you go off into a bit of a fantasy world, because you know reality will jolt you back. You're not going to be able to be left there in living in a fantasy world for too long, but it's a nice place to visit. So here you're being influenced by the Empress, letting you know that you can find the joy in your life again, and there is some opportunity there for you to get out and mingle and play. And the fifth house area is one that is about children as well, and being put in touch with your own creative powers. Interesting. Now, here in the area of sixth house, work and day-to-day life, you have the King of Cups. So that's two kings being shown up here. Two kings and one queen and an empress. So there is people that can assist you. All right? You're not on your own. And you also can turn to the other realm and ask for help and guidance from the other realms and other dimensions as well. But I do feel that there's something that you already do know, but I don't think it's come through strong enough for you to really turn to it and notice. But you really need to, you know, in your career and your health and well-being, you need to do a lot of soul searching, really getting in touch with your true purpose. Here in partnerships and relationships, it's showing that you are getting a message of something going ahead, or finances coming in small amounts. So there is the opportunity there to start opening up a new financial direction being drawn to you, and it's a partnership of some kind. You also have justice being shown here in the area of other people's resources and joint enterprise. So that's a very Libran energy with the Justice card. Balance and harmony. So there's some sort of assistance coming to you from outside your normal way of earning your income. And that is also the polar opposite. So it's letting me know that you're a strong competitor. If you're going for something new, or a new job, or a new contract or something like that, it's saying that you're in a good position, that you're seen as a worthy opponent or a strong competitor. Okay? Now, the other thing with the area of partnerships is that Venus is going retrograde in that area on the 13th of May. So that will be also giving you an indication that there may be things that you're wanting to push ahead with may get sort of put on hold for a bit. Venus goes direct again on the 15th of June, so maybe still work away behind the scenes on where you want this to be propelled forward, but you won't be able to see the actual outcome of it until after the 15th of June, I feel. Okay, because that Venus retrograde sort of holds things up a bit. Not a good time to start a new business or a new contract. Not the best time for starting a new relationship either. And you need to control some of your impulses when that Venus is retrograde. Okay, now, but I do feel that justice is going to be on your side. And here, you've got the Strength card in the 9th house. So again, it's letting you know that you can start to really get out and play and enjoy the areas of your life that you've been missing. And that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. So it's kind of letting you know too that, you know, some of these changes that are happening are out of your hands. So you can't always be in control of what's happening, and in a way you need to relinquish control and keep your faith strong, because there is that strong desire in you to want to explore the world and really learn through travelling and having fun and studying. So there's so many things there that you want to do, and this isn't saying that you can't do it. This is just saying that there's a time where you can do external activities, and there's time when you need to do internal activities, and this is about you learning more about yourself, which may end up surprising you, you know, what you actually discover about yourself, as will many of us with the amount of time that we've had to enjoy our own company, so to speak. But remember, if you can't enjoy your own company, then how can you expect other people to enjoy your company? So, you know, really enjoy being with you and being here in the now. Now, here is the Magician up there on the zenith of the wheel. So professionally, this message is letting you know you can do this. You've got all the tools, you've got all the skills, and there's some tweaking to be done with your communication and how you communicate and when to listen and when to talk. But this is letting you know, once you fine-tune that, you are going to be able to really have a really good platform on a professional level, which is going to make you very attractive to many different prospects. Then you will have to use your wisdom with the Hermit. And not get too caught up in frivolous kind of ideas or it's wanting you to approach things from maturity and wisdom, not childish immaturity. Is the Hermit. Okay, so it's not necessarily a situation where you can rely on old ways of networking, I'm hearing. And some of your associates or social associates may be a little bit uncooperative. Okay. And here, in the 12th house, you have the Hangman. Now this is actually a spiritually enlightened card, and this is ancient wisdom and inner guidance and knowing the wisdom, using your wisdom. And I feel that others, some of people in your friendship group will be looking to you for that wisdom too. It's not so much you needing theirs, it's them needing yours, or looking to you for it. And the Hangman is saying out of that and the patience that is used, you will gain your awakening. You have an awakening coming. There's sacrifices that need to be made in that. But you will come out of it with a lot clearer perspective. Now the full moon is also in the 12th house on the 7th of May, and the full moon is a wonderful time to just contemplate where you're at and what is being shown to you at this time of the full moon. And it'll be something that's coming from your hidden strengths, or might even be your hidden weaknesses. It's about endings involving services of some sort, or institutions, your fears, and you may even be picking up on some of the energies for those of you that are sensitive to energy fields. Picking up on the collective conscious is also a part of the full moon in Scorpio, which can be quite intense at the moment with everything that's going on. So if you're feeling a little bit more tense than usual, don't be too hard on yourself about it, because with that full moon in Scorpio there in that 12th house, you could very well just be picking up on the feelings of the collective consciousness as well. Yeah. So what message is there from the animal medicine cards for Scorpio, for Sagittarius, for May? (2020). What a year it's been. Oh, there we go. Okay, so again we've got Empress energy. So that divine feminine is showing up strong here for you, Sagittarians. So I do feel that the female energy can be very helpful to you, and there's some fun to be had too with the girls in your life, or at least one of them in particular. Now the Empress here is saying to you, time to hop into action. Use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success in your life. And the 8 of Winter is the bunting. And it's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. And the Magician here is letting you know that your career can give you the freedom that you're looking for. That's what just came through for me to share with you. Okay, Sagittarius, well, thank you so much for joining me for this month's Zodiac Wheel reading. I send you many blessings and much love. Namaste.